So, J. Jeremy 350 wanted to see a cold start of this truck and some driving. So, we got to go into town today and get some feed. Not a big load, just 5 ton. And so we got to fire it up. We'll head to town, and then all the others of you that I know asked for a video, but I forgot your names because I do not have my list anymore. You guys can get to see me shifting it and driving it and whatnot. So first thing we got to do is check the oil here. Yeah, that ain't gonna hurt my feelings any. And I see that it's leaked enough that we got to put some oil in it.
We will get out of the...
So I'll go get some oil, and
Okay,
then
so
we got oil in it now. And now we get to go for a cold start. Should be a cranker. Choke pulled. So, we're up to the highway, got the truck all warmed up. Kayla just got the nail.
Come on.
Oh, and she didn't get her door shut tight.
Shelly over butt.
Use the outside handle to shut it. Grab it from there. There you go. Sweet.
Put over, Shelly.
It's an old truck. It's got quirks.
Stay.
Oh boy. Got a hot chick sitting next to me. Okay, here we are at Nortana Feeds. So I just gotta go in there for a minute and get my load lined out. And we'll go from there. Sweet. Well, we went in and got our load lined out, so now we gotta pull on the scale and get loaded up. Okay. So now we just got to wait for that truck up there to unload, and we can do our thing.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, we're finally done waiting. Now we're pulling up on the scale.
As long as I thought.
Up we go. Right, remember, see if I can get it right first time. Right about there. Okay, we're once again done waiting, and now we're loading up. There it is. Nothing exciting. Okay, we got loaded, and we got unloaded. And now we got to load again. What we do is we load up the corn, or the feed, whatever we're loading up, and then we've got to unload it so they can run it through the roller after they get a weight, and then we pull back into where we load up for rolling the feed, and we get the feed, which is corn today. It's a flavor of choice, and we'll get that rolled up with molasses. So we'll pull in here, and we'll put the load on the front first. Okay, got our corn getting rolled here, and you can see what it turns into. It's all ground up so the cows can absorb the nutrients better. Then it's rolled in there with molasses. You can see that brownish stuff in there is molasses. So we're getting loaded up. That's where they roll it, put in the molasses. Gonna get loaded up and tarp it over, and then we'll be good to go. And then we're loaded. Now we just gotta get her all tarped up. Oh joy. Okay, we're all tarped up, and now we're at Miller's Corner. Got filled with gas, and figure I'll show you guys why it's not always necessary to split shift here. Okay, little. Okay, so we got 5 ton on the back, which isn't a huge load, but you know, it's big enough. Probably scaled the truck in at 20,000 or so. But you'll see when I go to take off here that it's not always necessary to split shift. Just because you'd have to be pulling one hell of a load to actually need to shift it like that. See, we're just in high range. Go to second gear right off the bat. And we'll go to third in high range. That way, Shelly. Now we're going to go to low. This is where we split. And then I won't even split shift between 4 and 5. I'm going to go straight to 4 high. Now I was asked about using the clutch when I shift the high-low range. And basically what you do is if you're shifting to high within the same gear, you leave your foot in the gas, pull it up into high range, and then let off the gas and come back in and it'll shift. Now if you're shifting into low range, you want to do basically the same thing, but you'll have to rev the motor up to get it to come back down into the low range if you're downshifting. So, or if you're shifting to low range to go to another gear, you shift it, or you shift the low range, and then you push in your clutch and shift the lever. But you'll get to see that on the way up the hill here. We'll have to downshift a bit here, so we'll go from 4 low to, or 4 high to 4 low, split an entire gear because it's the working fifth. At least I think we'll have to downshift. Maybe she's going to be feeling a little snotty today. This is about a 12% grade. So it's just a little bit on the steep side. It doesn't help, this truck's a little bit high geared, so really got the highway speed going on, but bottom end kind of subpar when you got a load on. So okay, here we go. We're in 4 high. Now you'll see I'm going to push that down, then I'll let off the gas, throttle it a bit, and then we're in low range. And it seems like we're going to make it up the hill like that. Now I'll split shift between 4th and 5th when we get to the top of the hill. We go from 4 low, and we'll go 5 low using the clutch. Now, this is where you upshift and use the clutch and the gas with the 2-speed and the shifter, because we'll go, before I ever let off, I'll put it into high range, push in the clutch, put it in 4 high, and that's a split shift. And then it's just clutched in, and you're in 5 high, highway gear. So, there's a little bit to it. You know, it's nothing super major. You just kind of get used to the shifting pattern, and it's a little different on each truck. But that's basically all there is to it. So we're gonna get home. We'll get home and get this grain unloaded, but we're gonna put that one on a different video. So stay tuned for that.